inconceivable.
Yo, what's up everybody? We are back for episode 5 of the Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity. So we found out what Subaru's deal was and why she hates men. Crazy reasoning. She tried to get Rintaro to stop seeing Kaoruku. He was like, no. But she explained why, and we learned the teachers hate the kids worse than the students, which is also wild to find out. And then his homeboy just found a note in his notebook and is going crazy about it. So let's see what happens. We're gonna jump into episode 5, Premonition of a New Beginning. Mind your business, bro.
Yeah, literally.
What is wrong with you niggas? Are you trying to fuck me or something? What's the problem? I don't have to explain myself to y'all. Y'all crazy.
But he could just tell the truth and just be like,
yeah, he's being ridiculous too, bro. I was studying, or else I wouldn't be going to no sports festival. I can't believe you'd be hanging out with a girl. You gonna run the classroom.
he's like me, of course.
This is such a non-dilemma that I'm just confused. Like, this girl helped him do something very positive and study.
I guess it's just because he's lying about it.
Okay, well, nigga, the note was in my book. What do you think? Why else would it be in my book?
It's because he initially lied about it. So he did decide to text her.
Yeah, because he wasn't going to, because
what she
Subaru's
said, but then I
words
think
got to
that
him.
encounter with his friends, he changed his mind.
Then he remembered that she was a lame, so he gonna do whatever he want. And she loves sweets. She got pancakes with syrup as her wallpaper. What's interesting, even though I find Subaru to already be insufferable and selfish, she has more of a reason to be upset and want to protect her friend.
No, absolutely.
Than his homeboys. His homeboys is being goofy, bro.
He's like, so fix it. But to be fair, all of his friends is not pressed about it. It's just
it's just
that
him.
one.
あれもうダメだ心折れた仲良くスポタイしたいだけなのにじゃあなおおバイバイつむぎ
Bro got a duck to get out of the classroom.
だってさ今度さうちで遊ぶんだけどお前も来いよ
Yeah. Just like invite him to the house.
Oh, I can't believe it. Unbelievable.
サク確保連行だムカついてるだけだよ
サク君、リンタロウが桔梗と関わることが許せないの？
違う
For me, it's like it's just that he can't be transparent with like his homie. Like,
あいつは
Oh, he doesn't trust you? Yeah.
yeah, like I would. That's why I said I would only take it as an insult that way. Like, wow, you think it's that serious to keep this a secret between your about like your boys would
ご
care?
めん弱ってるこんな俺みたいなやつが千鳥に馴染めたのはあいつのおかげだから何かあったなら力になりたいんだまあでも確かに凛太郎ってそういう
Okay,
やつ
now
だ
that I
よな
understand his problem.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Because if I was in high school and I found out that way that my homegirl was hiding something so trivial, I'd be like,
だから俺
wow,
たちし
so
か知らないんだ
you
よ
could just tell me that.
凛太郎はめちゃくちゃかっけえやつだって
So I get it.
気づいてないかもだけどさ、リンタロウ、あの時言いたくないって言ったんだよ。なんでもないって濁さないで。初めて僕たちに自分の感情を伝えたんだよ。
That's also fair.
Because he also thinks that they're gonna be negative about it, so that's
yeah.
why he doesn't want to talk about it.
いつかちゃんと
But
話
I
してくれ
think
る
if they
よ。
approach him in a positive way about it, he would be more open to talking about it. But he just thinks they're gonna be not supportive.
It was the initial trigger of the event that came off crazy. What is this?
ちょっとリンタロウ
What's this?
何落ち込んでんのよあん
I
た
think
のこと分
because
かりやす
right
いから
before he's like, yeah, Saku, thanks for the tutoring.
また
Yeah.
And then the notebook fell out. So he's like, what?
嘘冗談じゃないのあんたまさか
Wow.
どんだけ信用ねえんだ
59! あんたそれは盛りすぎ
Yeah, exaggerating. I said 59.
いらっしゃい
She'd think he
あ
that
ボビー
stupid.
さんこんばんは
She said you're exaggerating.
すみませんケーキまだありますかそういやうちのリンタロウも
Yeah, Rentaro, who's down here hiding.
She knows he's hiding. Like, Mom, I'm clearly hiding.
リンタロウもね中間良かったらしいのよ
バカ
How long have you been here? The whole
ず
time.
っとよつかあんたいたのバレてたと思うわよここのショーケース透明なんだ
She literally didn't see him.
Ow!
私まだ厨房の仕事残ってるからじゃあねワグリさんゆっくりしてってあその前にはい
For passing.
それは
You did good.
ハイタッチしようと思って
なんで
赤点回避やったねの意味でスポーツ大会の
Get
こ
to
と
have
も
fun.
よかったねのハイタッチ
カオル子って
She's dope.
この前の図書館の子じゃないの
Mm-hmm.
それともまた何でもないっていうの
It's his tone.
ない
Like his tone
He was
sounded
just
so
upset
his
'cause-
tone sounded so negative.
'cause he
Isn't that the
felt-
girl from there over there? Oh, you just not gonna say nothing about it? Like his approach ruined the whole interaction.
He just felt disrespected, so he's gonna be like, "Oh, the girl from your library that you said you bumped into on accident. Well, what do you know? Here's her notebook. You gonna say you don't know what it is again?" That was kind of the way I
元気
took
に
it.
ない時一日の始まりは朝食からって聞かない朝ごはん以外もたくさん食べるけどリタラ君も食べてると思うけど
Damn. Yeah. He don't like nothing.
なんで笑
いやごめんまあでも
His mannerisms remind me so much of YaBoyRoshi.
すごった
The animal?
Yes, it's the way he acts.
I see it. Damn, it do remind me of Legoshi and Haru a little bit.
But it's not even the height. It's just like how he
Yeah, he moves
interacts.
around.
うまたケーキ 買いに来るね。
But she doesn't remind me of Haru. He just reminds me of Legoshi.
ワグリさん帰った？
あんなにずっと心が曇ってたのに一瞬それが晴れた。ワグリさんすげえな。星野さんの言葉を聞いた時その通りだとも思ったんだ。もうそれだけじゃ言い表せなくなってる気がする。
You falling in love, big dog.
あんな急に会えるなんて思わなかったな。
Oh, she literally didn't
Yeah,
see
she
him.
didn't see him. That's what I said. She did not see
少しだけ
him
期待してたけど。
because she was startled when his mom pulled
初め
him
て見
up.
たし、ちょっと可愛かったな。笑ってくれてよかった。何かあったって聞けばよかったかな。だけど。
No.
No what?
Maybe he was like, maybe we shouldn't be friends anymore. Why did she make that
ちょっ
expression?
と待ってて。
なんかいつもより豪華。
Because you passed.
そう冷凍の鶏肉がいっぱい余ってたのよ。だけど最近なんだかいろいろと頑張ってそうだし、あんたがそう言うなら私は信じるわよ。
100点。
You should have seen that coming.
絶対信じてなかった。
そんなことないわよ。
別にいい点だ。
But it's
It's a
an
passing score.
improvement.
したってだけだ。
But you still worked hard to get that. It's not like you got that not
いろんなこ
trying.
とを諦めちゃってたり、それがちゃんと報われたんでしょ。赤点回避したとかよりも、私はそれが嬉しいのよ。ま、なんかあんだよね。
And I think it's even more ironic that
今も
she had him tutor her. She had him tutor him to pass the midterm so that he could be with his friends
根掘り葉掘り聞
for
く
the
つもりは
sports
ないけど
festival.
ね。
And his friends like, why is she tutoring you? And I did it for y'all.
あんたはちゃんと謝りに行ったんでしょ。その後は正直そんなに心配してなかったわ。あんたはあそこで謝りに行かないやつじゃないもの。悩みすぎて大事なことを忘れかけることもあるけど。だから私が口出すことは何もないわ。凛太郎が楽しく過ごせていればそれで十分。
No.
Oh, it was Subaru that texted her.
Because she probably figured that he was gonna tell her. So she just, what, preemptively striked?
Possibly.
学校の後どこか行ったの？
It seems like it was just like a we need to talk.
懐かしいな。ここの公園久し
She's
ぶり
like,
に
who are you dressing up for?
小さい頃たくさんここで遊んだよね。それで話って何？すぐに呼び出すの珍しいね。明日も学校あるし、
So she didn't tell her
いつで
yet.
も話は聞けるのに。すむぎくんのことだから。私この前すむぎくんと。
Okay, so
Yeah,
she
she's gonna
is.
tell him. I mean,
Okay.
tell her.
Ricardo, ski.
But the type of person that Karuko is, she's gonna be like, I understand why you did that, but don't do that.
Yeah. My thing is gonna be, I feel like sometimes like, listen, my thoughts are just because something is in a show or it's in a book or a form of media that you consume, it doesn't necessarily make it right. I don't think that Rintaro has anything to apologize for. So for the show to be leading him down the path of apologizing to his friends when in reality he don't got nothing to be sorry about.
Maybe
I
just
don't
not
like
being
that.
upfront with them. That's the only thing I say he have to be sorry about. Is just you consider these people to be close to you and your friends, so.
But you don't.
even-
But even still, what he has between him and Kaoruku is technically not any of their business. I can see if it was something about his friends and he was keeping it a secret, but that's his own personal life. They don't have to know about that. That's not something you need to be apologizing for.
I think eventually they would though, because like let's say he wants to hang out with his friends. So what, is Karuko never supposed to hang out with him and his friends? And then in turn, her hanging out with him and his friends, they may get scrutiny for hanging out with this girl that goes to this school that gets scrutiny, that's going to get scrutiny for talking to him, which his friends will get scrutiny for that too, from the other friends that are her friends that don't
I think
go
that's
to his
a-
school. I I just think
that's a very slippery slope.
It is, but I'm just saying that I think it's any friend is going to feel betrayed if you're lying to them, regardless of if you think it's their business or not. But most people that have a group of close friends, and they consider them to be close friends, they're not gonna lie about something trivial like that. And
what I will say is he's withholding the information, but he don't need to be sorry about it. My thing is, he doesn't need to be
about it.
That's what I'm saying. They're pushing him to go apologize for it. He doesn't have anything to apologize for. He can just fill them in, but it's not nothing that he needs to be like, I'm sorry.
Well, he could be like, oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't upfront about it, but yes, I was not disclosing X, Y, and Z.
See, again,
for certain reasons. But yes, I'm sorry that I lied to you about it, because he did lie to you.
Yeah, but again, it's not nothing to be sorry for. He can be like oh yeah, I didn't think it was the right time to fill you in, but the I'm sorry portion of it means that he's taking blame or responsibility for something that
but both can be
is
sorry.
Trivial,
but both of them. But I think the part that maybe you're not understanding about the apology is an apology can go two ways. It's like, okay, well, I'm sorry for pushing you to tell me about something that you weren't ready. Just like his friend, when his friend was talking to the other friend, he said, I didn't say it's nothing. He didn't say it's nothing. He said, I don't want to talk about it, which was an honest answer. Saying it's nothing is a lie, which is what he was saying. He kept hiding his feelings by saying it's nothing, but it's not nothing. You just don't want to talk about it. Say I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
And that's when his friend respected that answer. Okay, but what did he do different? He told you he don't want to talk about it. That was probably actually difficult for him to disclose.
See, I'm a person that believes in personal boundaries and things of that nature. And I'm gonna stick to my guns and say he doesn't have anything to apologize for unless it's something that's gonna directly affect your life. It could have been again, he could be hey bro, I just didn't feel like it was the time for me to fill you in, but yada yada yada, this is what went down. But saying sorry for something, that's how people become overly apologetic. And then you feel like you shouldn't have no personal boundaries. Just because you're my friend doesn't mean that you need to have access to every single crevice of my life. Yeah, you saw me with this girl, something happened, boom, boom, boom. I told you it was nothing. But again, it's not really none of your business, bro. But this is what was going on.
Or you just say, I'm not ready to talk about it yet. In that moment, if that was me in that situation, I would not make something up or be like, it's nothing. I would be like, I'll talk to you about it when I'm ready to talk to you about it. Or I'll talk about it when I'm ready to talk about it. Yeah. And I would leave it at that. But I wouldn't just dodge it or pretend like it's nothing or any of this stuff when she clearly is very out in the open, coming to my school in the front of the schoolyard to come get me. Yeah. I would just be I'll tell you about it when I feel the time is right, if that time ever comes.
Yeah,
but
that's fair.
Until then, I don't want to talk about it.
Don't apologize to them niggas, bro. I know that he's probably gonna say sorry, but I'm not with it.
They're also in high school.
No, that's what I was gonna say.
You also have
next.
to take it. They're teenagers.
Don't say sorry, bro.
But I think I also think this conversation goes differently for when you're an adult talking about personal boundaries and feelings versus when it's a bunch of high school kids and you don't really understand boundaries yet in high school, at all.
That's true. I have to remember, we're not watching Horimiya where it was super.
Yeah, those people are mature.
Super mature and reasonable human beings. This is a totally different ballpark here. But okay, let's see where we're going. That's gonna be it for episode 5 and on to the next. As always, like, subscribe, follow on all socials. YaBoyRoshi, Instagram, Facebook, Shiro. Links down below. Check out the merch link that's also down below. That's all we got for you guys today. Hope you have a great day and we'll catch you guys next time.
Peace.